Hello and nice to see you again on VTV News. In the early 1950s, the most decisive period of the Resistance War against the French colonialists, 1,000 Vietnamese children were selected for study in Lushan and Guilin City, China. These former students yesterday had a meeting to celebrate the 50th founding anniversary of their school and recall the unforgettable memories.
Established in 1953 by the Communist Party Central Committee and President Ho Chi Minh, the Vietnam's Children's School was first located in Lushan, Jiangxi Province, and then moved to Guilin. It provided comprehensive education for more than 1,000 boarding students with wholehearted support from the central and local governments of China. Living far away from home, the Vietnamese students were cared for by the Chinese teachers and the Vietnamese staff. Each of them kept in his mind the beautiful memories of the Vietnam-China friendship, which later accompanied him all his working life. We never forget the memories about our teachers and friends. We have waited for a meeting like this for so long. Our teachers loved us so much that we often call them brothers and sisters. That love has been with us all of our lives. For the first time, the Vietnam State President has signed a decision to present a friendship order to a foreign city, Guilin of China. The friendship order is another symbol of friendship between China and Vietnam. We want to invite the Vietnamese friends, especially the former students, to visit Guilin province. Statistics show that 90% of students of Guilin school graduated from universities. Hundreds of them have become renowned scientists, businessmen and politicians holding key positions in the Vietnamese Communist Party and state.
The first Boeing 777 under the ownership of Vietnam Airlines arrived at Nội Bài International Airport yesterday after technical checks in the United States. Earlier this year, Vietnam Airlines has already received and put into use two extended range Boeing 777. That is part of the development plan of Vietnam Airlines fleet in the coming years, Tyson reports.
This Boeing 777 has a maximum loading capacity of 265,898 kilos with a total number of 306 seats. This is a modern, medium and extended range Boeing which will be used to improve the existing air service and develop new air routes for Vietnam Airlines. This Boeing 777 is equipped with modern entertainment facilities, electricity system for personal computers, fax and telephone services. I'm very proud to be able to fly from the US to Vietnam in a Boeing owned by Vietnam. It's more comfortable to travel in such a modern Boeing. Vietnamese pilots have proved to master the operation of this Boeing. They also feel proud to fly in a Boeing owned by Vietnam Airlines. This is a national flight. All the crew members are Vietnamese. We feel confident flying this Boeing 777. This event marks an important step in Vietnam Airlines' strategy to modernize its fleet and integrate into the world aviation. Under the plan, Vietnam Airlines will buy 3 more Boeings from now to 2005, of which the second one will arrive in Vietnam this September.
The government has issued decision number 64, according to which, by the year 2007, 439 facilities nationwide, which cause serious pollution, will be relocated to new production sites or required to complete their waste treatment system. The decision is aimed at restoring and promoting environmental protection in big cities. To implement this decision, relevant agencies and ministries are actively taking all preparatory steps.
The Hanoi Liquor Company is one among the first 16 companies to be relocated to the city outskirts this time. To prepare for this relocation, even before the promulgation of the decision, the company has worked out its resettlement plan. It has decided to relocate the new production factory in Yên Sơn, Bắc Ninh province and found out the solution to handle the existing facilities. The relocation of the company will be very costly. So we propose that the authorities allow us to transfer our land use right to other businesses. They will use our land for production. Vice versa, we have budget for relocation. For the first time, a list of facilities which generate pollution and need being relocated out of the inner city has been set up by the authorities. Including in this list are over 300 business facilities, 84 hospitals, 52 garbage dumps, 15 plant protection chemical warehouses, 3 houses of toxic agents, and 1 bombed warehouse left from wartime. We are actively mapping out the plan and preparing for the relocation. It is expected that in 2 years' time, the relocation of some facilities will be completed. All companies meet the financial problems in relocating the production sites. To help them solve the problem, the government will extend preferential loans with support from the newly established Vietnam Environment Protection Fund. Experience from the relocation of production units in this phase is expected to serve the implementation of the Decision 54 by the year 2007.
The Dinh Thành dumping site in Ho Chi Minh City has been shut down for more than 1 year. Waste liquid is still leaking from the ground, causing heavy pollution and affecting the living environment of locals in the neighborhood. To address this matter, a new treatment technology for this wastewater has been put forward by corporate science and technology companies and a group of scientists.
This is the dirty water directly leaked from Dong Thanh dumping site. And this is the color of clean water after being treated. This environment is clean enough for fish and plants to grow. To generate such clean water source, waste liquid must be treated in a specialized filtering system for deodorization. We pump chemical into the system to generate certain quantity of oxygen during the time when the water is treated. On that basis, we could eradicate the odor. The secret of this method is the utilization of the natural heat, such as the fermentation process to kill bacteria. Then wastewater will undergo filtering and sucking systems. This process requires very simple equipment with only a pumping machine, a stirring tool and filtering pond. It is enough for the system to operate. This type of equipment can be produced in Vietnam, so we do not have to rely on foreign technology anymore. The operation of this system is quite stable. It consumes 800 cubic meters per day. However, we still need more time to evaluate the economic efficiency of this technology. Since being put into operation, the system has treated 60,000 cubic meters of clean water at these standards. It is expected that the wastewater, which still remains, will be drastically handled in the coming years.
We now leave you with the highlights of measures and to take place in Vietnam next week. More news and stories are still coming up next. Please keep watching. The Vietnam Golden Star Award has been set up recently with an aim to popularize Vietnamese commodity trademark. However, with many prizes awarded, customers are confused over what prize is more believable.
This logo will be pasted on products winning the Viet Golden Star Prize. The enterprise which produces the product is allowed to use it in 2 years. This prize will be awarded on an annual basis to all the Vietnamese businesses meeting the criteria. The Vietnam Golden Star Award is aimed at honoring Vietnamese commodities and help the businesses popularize its products. We have to work seriously to guarantee the reputation of these awards. That's why many Vietnamese young businesses have applied to be awarded. Those businesses included Petro Vietnam and Vietnam Coal Corporation. Based on the initiative to build up Vietnamese trademark by the Trung Nguyên Coffee Company, the Golden Star Award program has changed the understanding of Vietnamese enterprises about trademarks. Businesses have been more professional in building up their trademarks. They invited consulting companies to advise them on trademark building up strategy. The recent governmental decision on trademark registration has drawn response from the businesses. The Golden Star Award added to the list of prizes which are presented to Vietnamese businesses every year. Before it, there are many prizes awarding to the good quality and building up customers' belief on the product. With a surge in the number of prizes, customers could get confused about the criteria to present awards. What prize is more credible is a headache for them. Anyway, trademark plays an important role for goods, from high-tech ones such as computers to raw products like rice. By building up their trademarks, Vietnamese businesses have shown their seriousness and aspiration to earn not only domestic but foreign markets.
The central city of Da Nang held the third job fair on August the 23rd and the 24th. The fair is a new effort of organizers to offer more job opportunities to laborers.
Though up to 40,000 laborers in Da Nang City are unemployed, the majority of them are unskilled. To solve the problem, organizers have coordinated closely with employers to create more favorable conditions for laborers. 3 banks have helped laborers join the city's labor export program by giving them preferential loans. In the fair, vocational training centers have also been urged to improve training quality and expand their operation. By this time, the fair has helped more than 5,000 laborers of Da Nang City find a job.
The 8th Fine Arts exhibition of the South Central Region and the Central Highlands opened in the coastal city of Nha Trang, Thanh Hoa province yesterday. The exhibition was organized by the Vietnam Fine Arts Association and the Thanh Hoa Literature and Arts Association.
On show are 164 artworks of the circuit type, including painting, sculpture, and applied fine art by 119 artists in the South Central Region and Central Highlands provinces. These artworks have just been created during the past year using a variety of material such as oil, color, charcoal, silk, wood, and aluminium. They depict the vivid aspects of life and production activities of Vietnamese people in the renovation process. The first prize has been awarded to Bùi Văn Quang for his work entitled Newly Baked Bricks. The exhibition will last until September the 5th.
And finally, let's have a look at the weather forecast for tomorrow in major cities in Vietnam and the world over. That's all we have for today. Thanks so much for watching and goodbye.